AWS CodePipeline Description fully managed continuous delivery service that automates the build, test, and deploy process for your applications. Prerequisites: AWS account with necessary permissions to create and manage CodePipeline. Resources: code repository hosted on services like GitHub, AWS Code Commit, or Bitbucket. Use cases: continuous integration and delivery CI/CD to automate the process of building, testing, and deploying code changes. Automated deployments to various environments, such as development, testing, and production. Release management, enabling control over software releases and deployments. Steps: define pipeline stages. Break down the deployment process into logical stages, e.g., source, build, deploy, representing distinct activities. Add actions to each stage. Assign specific tasks to each stage, such as fetching code, building, testing, and deploying. Actions can be configured to run in parallel or sequentially. Configure triggers. Define events or conditions that initiate pipeline execution, like code commits, manual triggers, or scheduled events. Run pipeline. Start the pipeline execution, triggering actions in defined stages. CodePipeline orchestrates the entire process, monitoring progress and reporting results. Challenges and fixes: challenge pipeline failure. Fixes: troubleshoot failed actions by reviewing logs, checking for configuration issues, or debugging code errors. Retry failed actions automatically or manually, depending on the nature of the failure. Rollback pipeline to a previous successful state in case of deployment issues or unexpected behavior. Challenge pipeline timeout. Fixes: increase timeout settings for actions that require longer execution times. Optimize pipeline actions by reducing dependencies, simplifying logic, or parallelizing tasks. Reduce pipeline complexity by breaking down large pipelines into smaller, more manageable ones. Challenge pipeline performance issues. Fixes: optimize pipeline actions by using efficient build tools, minimizing dependencies, or caching frequently used artifacts. Increase pipeline concurrency to run multiple actions in parallel. Where possible, use AWS Code Build for parallel builds to leverage its optimized build environment and scaling capabilities. Challenge pipeline security issues. Fixes: use ing roles for pipeline actions to restrict permissions and control access to resources. Restrict access to pipeline resources by using security groups and network policies. Enable pipeline encryption to protect sensitive data at rest and in transit. Challenge pipeline scalability issues. Fixes: use parallel pipelines to process multiple code changes or deployments simultaneously. Increase pipeline concurrency to improve performance and throughput for larger workloads. Use AWS Code Build for parallel builds to leverage its scalability and optimized build environment. Challenge pipeline monitoring issues. Fixes: use CloudWatch to monitor pipeline metrics like execution time, status, and resource utilization. Use CodePipeline Console for visualization, providing an overview of pipeline stages, actions, and execution history. Integrate with other monitoring tools like dashboards and alerting systems for comprehensive monitoring and insights.